Hello everybody, it's Friday evening. I've just finished work. I've come down to my allotment, Grana's allotment, because I'm going to start picking the veg for the Beamish Show tomorrow. So it should be fun. Leslie and the kids are coming down as well. And like I say, we're just going to pick off the things that we need. So things like the onions, carrots, potatoes, the beetroot, all sorts. Mixed with veg. Leslie's doing a floral bouquet as well. And the kids are doing jam jars, garden flower of jam jars. With jam jars, sorry, in jam jars even. So Grana's in the background here, just busy putting through the beetroot. So I'm going to give him a hand and we'll see what we can get sorted out. So I've pulled a few beetroot up, and these are the three which I'll put in for a matching set of three. I'm just going to clean them off, and then these ones I'll take for a mixed tray of veg as well. Right, he's already started pulling out the onions, so let's go and have a look at them. He's not gentle like. So these are the Michael Bradley onions that I give him to put in. Hey, you done alright with them, Granda? Where's the other one? There you go. Hey, kind of going wrong with that, can you? You'll have to fill the whole bed up next year.
Why not?
Why not? Because these carrots are done now. Right, let's have a look and see what else we can put. So I'm just going to put them all down here, and we'll see what we've got afterwards. Now, there was an absolute rotten smell here before. To be honest, I thought it was my granda, until I turned around and spotted his big Swede. It turned to mush. Oh, what a smell! It's like walking into an old folks' home. I didn't say an old person's home; it was an old folks' home.
You washed him.
You got some carrots out, are you? Well, I'm gonna pull some as well. There's some nice little ones, like.
Do you want a few more?
Right, I'm going to go to mine. I'm going to go and grab some when Leslie gets down.
Well, there's teddies here.
Let's have a look then. Right, he's got some potatoes here, which, alright, just need a good wash. He's got some more over there as well, which he's dug out in the bag, which we'll need to have a look through.
I dug these out yesterday.
They're all the ones that were... So they're not the ones from last week, are they?
Yeah, I dug them out yesterday.
Oh, we'll clean a few of them up and see what they're like. Doesn't look as much as there's any scab on them, like. That's a good sign.
You want them to see them?
Well, let's have a look and we'll have a clean a few up and see what they're like. Right, okay, so ignore the leek. I've got some tomatoes here which I'll sort out and I'll clean up. Should have a nice set of three there. There's a nice one there as well. These ones I'll put in the basket as well. I'll need to sort out these three potatoes. There's a couple of slots there for the basket. A couple that was in this tray here. Gwen's going to get some straw. I'm going to put the stuff in the big tray. Try to make it look presentable. Now, another category, longest runner bean. Now these are Stena runner beans I got off Mark Potter. Now they're not meant to be long, but I've got one here, of course, which is the same length as my forearm, from my wrist to my forearm, which we're going to snip off. I've got two of those. So I'll pull them off now and we'll see how big they are, see if we can get a matching pair. So I've taken the runner beans off now, the standard runner beans. One of these is going to be a long runner bean, and the other one I'll just put in with the mixed tray of veg. They've got three here as well, which are nice, uniformed. A bit of scab on them, but it's alright. But I'm going to take a few more off and put them in for the mixed tray of veg. We're going to have a look at the parsnips now. It's grown in the soil. I've done much better than the carrots in the bed. I pulled one of these the other day and it was lovely and straight. So I'm going to pull a few up here and see what they're like. They're a bit further too than that. Do you want me to get in and get it? Oh, I heard a little click.
The one I'm after hasn't clicked.
The one you're after hasn't clicked.
No.
They're down deep, them. There we go. I should be able to lift them up now. Look at them. Nice and straight. 4 different ones there. Now I will be cutting the tops off these because I don't want anybody hurting themselves with them, as I've mentioned before.
Oh,
Oh, they're a bit smaller than what we thought they were going to be. Right, let's have a look around and see what we can find. There we go. Got some nice parsnips there. There's a good matching set there. There's loads. There's about 4 or 5 there, so there'll be enough for my box and Leslie's box. So let's put these down. I'm still going to go over at mine yet. Have a look and see what's doing mine. Well, then let's have a look at these carrots. See these monsters. Oh, got on, they're right in there, aren't they? Eh? I bet they're massive.
I hope they are.
Oh, so do I. The ones on this side are rubbish.
They should be.
Well, let's find out. Big carrot reveal. I'll get it through this side. There you go. And what have I got? There's a couple of inches ground now.
Hey, man, how weird, man. That's been a waste this season, mate.
Do you want? Are you going baby carrots there?
No.
I think they're the best 2 carrots you've ever grown in there.
No, they'll get you. It's not going to waste.
It's certainly not. Nothing goes to waste. Sometimes the little ones are the best ones.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not the size, it's how you use it.
And they're going back into the soil.
Right, so potato time. This is dying back now, so what I'm going to do is chop the top off. I put 2 potatoes in here, used compost, and this was a sovereign variety. I can't remember the exact variety itself, but really nice chips were made out of them, so I managed to save a couple and just keep them in there. This is what's happening, so we'll see how this comes along now. So out of that little tub, 2 potatoes, I've managed to get this many. I found the tag as well, it was Valley Sovereign. So they're looking nice and clean, so I'll clean a few of them up and we'll see what they look like. Oh kids, are you alright?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
I came to see you.
You came to see me, Kyle? What are you doing here, son?
Yeah, we're coming to pick the flowers up.
Come to pick the flowers up. Is that the flowers for the show tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great, that. Well, let's go and see what we can get sorted as well. Hi, Leslie.
I am seeing your big book.
Right, me and Kyle's going to pull these onions up for the veg basket. So, Kyle, we need to take all these green clips off first.
Too heavy.
I know, but the weight might not even
Heavy.
need it.
Too heavy, guys.
Too heavy, guys, is it? Wait, put it down then. Don't just throw it down. Right, you ready, Kyle? Come
Yeah.
on. You see if you can pull this onion up. Look, yeah. Yeah, try and pull the onion up. Right, yeah, try and pull it up. Go and pull up. Oh, hey. Good lad, well done.
Too
Put that one there.
heavy, guys.
Oh, we don't need to put the shovel in, do we?
Look at this.
Yeah, look at it.
This shovel, guys.
Right, Kyle, come on then. Next one.
What are we going to do?
Pulling the onion up. I'm not taking anything because you can just pull them up, look at. Yeah, look at. Help that. Pick all them off.
So where's this shovel?
Yeah.
Oh, let's try us.
Yeah,
Let's both trying your dad.
come on then, Kyle, ready? Put this one up as well, look at.
You want to go in the sky?
Oh, well, Elizabeth, go on then, you put this one up, ready? Go on then. Go.
That was easy.
It's easy, ain't it? Not be that easy next year when I get sorted. Right, I've got one more to go.
Okay.
Right, okay, right, then Elizabeth, you ready? Go on then, you see if we can pull it up.
Me press the button. I want to press the button.
Go on then, pull it out. Go on.
Doody da 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 da.
Go on, that's it. Oh, hey, well done. Right, so we've got 3 onions here.
Sounds easy, guys.
There we go. There's all the onions pulled from the greenhouse for this year. They're not as, like I say, we weren't expecting very big ones. Well, it was, but these didn't get very big. Kyle, hold the bottom, son. Hold the bottom. Hold the bottom. Hold the bottom of it. Like go and hold it. That's it. Hold it out. Right, stand back.
Guys.
But there we go. That's the onion sorted for the veg box.
Guys.
What good? What's on?
Today the potatoes are so heavy for the water and the stink.
The sink, they don't stink, but never mind. Right, okay, let's get going then. Right, let's, because we haven't got much time, so let's get going. So there's onions. Okay, next I'm going to pull some broccoli up. I'm also going to get some turnips and some chilies as well to put in with a mixed tray of veg. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick everything off. I'm going to get it sorted. It's pushing on for time now. Leslie and the kids need to get their flowers sorted for tomorrow as well. So I'm just going to get cracked on with the kids now because they're becoming a bit of a handful, and show you everything after. Right, so time for the carrots. So I want 3 carrots. These are the Chardonnay, not Chardonnay. What are the ones I got off the Charisma? Sorry. They're 2. I mean, I sowed these back in February, 18th of February. These were sown well too early, so I'm not expecting much from these at all. If anything, they're probably knackered underneath. I was going to keep them for Harrogate or Malvern, but obviously it's too much. So if I've got them, I might as well put them in. So let's pull them out and see what we're getting. Now it's dry because I haven't watered them for a few days. And these are a stump variety. I wasn't putting them in here for the shows, but found out afterwards that there was a special schedule for them. Bloody hell, that's a canny. I'm expecting one of these days is one that's split. I'm surprised that a few more of them haven't split, to be honest. Sort of matching pair there. It's a shame this one split. Split right down the middle there. Aye. Well, that's for dinner. Right, 2 more. Check these out next to each other. Well, there we go. We've got something. Got some carrots to put in. We'll see what happens with them. So. There we go, Charisma carrots. I think I prefer the sweet candle, but we'll have to see what the sweet candle's like. Right, so let's get this carrot put up for the weird shaped vegetable. So I'm quite looking forward to see how this turns out.
Dig deep.
Try not to get stung as well.
Guys, you have stung marks. Ooh, we can see an orange bit.
Okay, let's try this once more, yeah. There we go. Right, on there. Right, that's it. There we go.
It's split.
Giant carrot. It has split really bad down the middle here. It's a shame it did. But that's my first attempt at a giant carrot.
What do you think it's like, Dad?
So there's the weirdest shaped vegetable. That's for the Beamish tomorrow. We'll see how it gets on, eh? So it's getting late. I'm still not quite finished yet. I've got a couple more leeks to pull up. I've pulled up, managed to get 2 blanched leeks, which turned out to be intermediates because they're not really been blanched all the way at the top. I've got pulled 2 other leeks up as well, 2 Mackenzie leeks, and they haven't come to nothing because they were split right in the inside. I've pulled the carrots up. I'm going to pull the rest of the carrots up as well, a sweet candle, because I could do with a few more. I'll just spin you around and show them what they're like though. So here we go. There's one thing you'll notice straight away. Carrot fly. So these ones are the Charisma. I'm getting chunky. In fact, like I say, these have been there since February, well before. I was only supposed to have these for eaters, and that's all they're going to be. The sweet candle. Yeah, as you can see, got carrot fly in. Now, of course, I've never covered these up at all, and as you can see, there, I've paid the consequences. So, need to cover the carrots up next time round, which is exactly what I'll be doing. So this year's not really a miss, but there's a canny carrot. So I'm just going to go up and pull up the rest of them. I'm going to pull up a couple more leeks as well. So that's these ones here. Now, of course, it's starting to get dark, so I'm trying to get sorted out as quick as I can before it gets any later. So I'll see if I can set you down. If not, I'll just pull them up and I'll show you afterwards. Right, so see ya. Oh, hello. Well, that sweet candle didn't really work out very well, did it? It's a fork. It's a fork handle. Put that one down, that's not happening. That's a shame. Oh, hey. Right, next one. Bit of a strange one. Keep all of these to one side, yeah. I was just going to keep half of them and leave the rest of the half in the ground, but since I've put them up, the carrot fly will get even worse. So, might as well just pull them all up and use the rest for dinner. I'll definitely be doing a lot more sweet candle next year, a lot more, especially like this. The mix that I've got hasn't done us too bad. It's nice and loose. I'll get so far and it's stumped there, so that's probably my fault. That's how I've got them pushed right down in here. But I'll not be doing them in these tubs next year for the show. I'll be doing them in the raised beds at the bottom of the garden. It's probably the nicest one I've got. Happy days. Right, let's go get these washed up. Whew. Right, that's me done in the car. I've got all the veg in that I need. I haven't managed to clean the leeks off because I've tried going through a few of them and a few of them are knackered. So I've put some in the car. There's a couple of Cumbrians which should do. I'll clean them off first thing in the morning and that's me done. So I've pretty much entered every single category this year. I've got onions in, got carrots in, potatoes. I've got heaviest marrow I'm going to put in as well. That's just one of the little ones that I took off the second plant. I might have one for Malvin yet. We'll have to see what happens. Right, so I'll see you all in the morning for clear up and get sorted out. Good morning, Saturday morning, show morning. There's lots of shows happening around the northeast today. I'm not going to be able to make all of them. I might not even be able to make the other ones. But my plan is to head to Beamish today with the family, with friends as well who are coming along. And I'm putting in as much as I can. And that's the reason as to why I was down late last night, and that's the reason I'm down early this morning. So went home and got sorted out last night. I need another leek. The leeks that I've got split, basically they were no good, and it was dark and I couldn't see anything last night, so I just grabbed a couple. They were no good, so I need to grab a couple of more here just to get a matching pair. Other than that, I need to check on the sweet peas as well because I need some variety for the sweet peas. But let's get sorted out and let's have a good day. So there we have it. There's matching one for the other one. Still a bit of greening around here, of course that's lesson learned from this year. Need to make sure that I blanch these a lot earlier. But just I've got a matching pair this time. But that's it. There's got no more leeks left, so no more leeks left on these shows. I've got the onions and everything still in here from last night, and I've been sorting out the rest of the veg. Right, I need to get some sweet peas and then head back home. These are the later sowings of sweet peas, and it looks like I might have a few to take. I'm being very lucky here. I've got a lot small on that side as well, but let's take these three and see what happens. Right, time to get back home and get everything prepped. Right, back home now. I've just cleaned off the rest of the stuff that I need cleaning. I want to show you some flowers as well while I'm in here. We've got 2 pot leeks. We've got 3 beetroot, which I just pulled because obviously I messed up earlier on. I cut the tops off of the ones that I was going to show, and it's not tops off by schedule. Funky veg. Of course, we've got 2 blanched leeks, which was supposed to be blanched leeks, but they're actually intermediates now. So I've got 2 of them if I want to show them. I've got a couple of leeks for the veg basket as well under there. Right, let's show you these sunflowers. So, a question for you: have you ever met an antisocial sunflower? Well, I have. There they are there. Look at them. You plant them, you put them in, you kind of tell which way they're going to turn around. So everybody on that side is getting a lovely view. I'm getting the back side end. Okay, so I'm going to get everything sorted out and get the car filled up, get prepared. It's going to be fun. I'm going to do a couple of trips when I get up there, but let's see. As soon as I get them on the bench, I'll be happy. Then I'm going to have a relaxing time, just have a look around, and like I say, it should be a good day. Right, after 2 trips down the hill, a 10-minute walk each, carrying loads of stuff, we're all done now. John's here as well with his family, Leah and the kids, as you can see them in the background there. John's carrying that lovely bag. I've just dropped, let's say, I've just dropped all the stuff off. We're going to have 5 minutes, have a look around, and I'll show you inside as well. That's a very sexy bag you've got there. Like the unicorns there.
Oh, yes.
I'll have to show everybody a top when you're finished. So before I take you down, show you how we got on, I'll show you the gardens around the pit village and see how we've come on since the last time I was here. I was having a word with one of the staff members at Beamish, and it turns out that in the recent bad weather, this greenhouse, which used to be there, of course there's a shed and used to be a old greenhouse attached to it as well. Sadly, it got blown over and damaged. They are planning on making a new one over the winter, and the joiners will be getting on with that and getting that sorted out. Visitors are requested to leave the park when the bell is rung even. Oh, hello Kyle.
Yeah.
We're in the park.
Yeah.
See Elizabeth as well there, she's coming in. Right, well, let's have a look in the park because there's some beautiful flowers across here. Not in the park, unless you can find a hill and roll down it. Oh, Sky, go on! She's away! Elizabeth's coming as well, so is Lexi. Kyle's just over there. And just at the top there, you'll notice the lone figure. That is my sister. Hello everybody, it's Sunday. I'm in the back garden, as you can see, with the antisocial sunflowers. John's here, and what we're going to do is start getting the wiring sorted for the shed. So I've been down looking since I picked some sockets and everything up, and some USB sockets and stuff, and we're going to get the bases done, the wires in, sockets ready to put on, and get it boarded out hopefully as well. Then I'm going to be heading back to Beamish to go collect my onions and things like that as well. Man on a mission. So we've got the main cable coming in at the corner. It's going to be 4 foot high up for where the sockets are going. I've gotten just a couple of Wilkinson's cheapy ones, 2 plugged ones. So we'll be having one on that side, one on that side, and I'll have one on here, and for the other one on the back there, being out. And I'm getting a USB one. So I have a USB stick so I can put the phone and everything on charge as well. I've also picked up a couple of electric timers, because I've already got one of these. So just to need to get all of this stuff in. So hopefully we don't blow up.
Thanks. What happened?
What happened? The minute we've got this 4-way splitter on here for the cable, because it's only going to be run off an extension socket. So we've got 4 different connections here to go onto the 4 different sockets. Right, that's the basics done. Need to board out this inside now. I'll not be insulating it because it's not going to be needed to be done. So what we've got here, I'll spin you around and I'll show you what we've done. So the starting point here, we've got the cable which runs outside through into the house, into an extension, into the socket, sorry, main socket in the house. This then splits off into 2 without 2 ways. And we'll have one on this side, which runs across through the beams to here. Now this isn't on properly yet, I've just put it on. Now this is the USB charger, and the normal socket. This is on all the time. Now what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to be putting a USB LED light on the roof. So I'll have it running from there, up the board, up the top, and I'll have it running like across that way, or whatever way I can get it on. I'll sort that out another day. So we've got one on that side. We'll have one socket for the lights and a spare socket, and obviously USB charger for lights, possibly even fan, or saving phones. Very handy. And we'll come across this side, and I've got another socket here. So I've got 2 sockets on this side, which then circulated in here. Then I've got another one on this side as well. I could have just left it as one, but I didn't want to. I want to make sure that I've got plenty of sockets in here, because I'm not going to be doing it again. So then from there we'll go across here, and we've got another standard socket here. So we'll have one socket for the lights and one socket for the freezer, sorry, because I'm going to put a freezer hopefully in this corner here. Just a chest freezer. I'm going to lift up and over, just put the veg in. So that's that done. So the wiring's sorted out. Just got to board it out. So we're going to go and check to see, I won't say how much it is, the cost for the thinnest boards possible. And so depending on the time, I'll be helping out John until it's time to head off to Beamish again to go and collect me onions and things. Summer gone on with my wife and the handyman, I'm sure. Sunflowers. I've had a bad year with sunflowers. The tall sunflowers didn't get tall, and the sunflowers are on the back garden are antisocial. But entering the sunflower challenge that Nick's got going, the Sunflower Challenge 2019, I'll show you my entries because they're in full bloom. Like, some of them are in full bloom at the moment. So my tallest sunflower that I've got so far this year, that's it there. Right up there. I'll turn around and it's just going to get the head on the top there. I'll turn around and you can see how tall it is against me. So I'm standing up pretty much as close as I can get, and it just keeps going up. I'd say it's probably about 8, 9 foot, about that. And the biggest headed sunflower, I'll take you over there and we'll have a look and see if we can get to it. That's the biggest one. I will measure it. It's not as big as the ones I had last year. I'd probably say about 9 inches across, something like that. But I'll have a measure it and I'll tell you what it's like. So that head, 7 inches across. It's half the size of the one I grew up last year, but never mind. We'll we'll get it done next year. These ones were just for the garden. Wasn't going to enter them anything, but there we go. Just while I'm waiting for John coming back with the inside boarding. Now I do have to paint the outside of this. So what I've done is, just for the time being, to keep myself busy, I've put these hangers on here in the X formation. It's all level, all exactly the same. I think it looks canny, me. But I can even get some viola or pansies in here for the winter, so there's display across the side of the shed. And that also solves a problem from when you're looking outside of the kitchen window. You can actually see some nice flowers, so win-win. Right, back at Beamish. Got to go and pick all of the onions and everything up, and see if I can get anything from the auction. So I'll see you down there. Well, that's it. I'm going to take us back home. I'll show you show you all the rosettes and what we're mowing and things like that. I'm going to see Grandad and give him his as well and see if I can record his delight. Right, time to get Grandad his rosettes and his certificate. Yeah, Grandad. Well done. 3rd place. Better luck next year.
I will say.
Well done. How long's it been since you had one of them?
Oh no, I should know for years. And don't forget, these were growing out in the open.
Well, we've got plenty more to put in next year. Right, well, Connor's very happy with that. I'm going to now head over home and see how John's getting on, because John said he was going to get the balls and that and board out the inside of the shed, so I'm going to give him a hand and finish off the rest of it. Hello! Oh, nearly caused an accident. Well, John's been busy in here, hasn't he? He's done an absolutely fantastic job. We've got the switches are in. Switches are in, they're all level as well. After I told them they weren't. So he changed them around. So they're all the right height. The boards are in. Just busy screwing off the rest in here. Not screwing about. Putting the rest of the boards on. This is the last line to be done. I have helped out at like the smallest of parts. Helped this morning with the electrical work, of course. But John's been a diamond. He's getting everything else sorted out in here as well. So I'm just going to finish off doing this. Then that's everything done in here for the time being. I'm not going to be doing the roof because I've still got some stuff to do in the roof. We're going to put some battens across the middle sections here, just so that we can get I can get the lights hung and strung up this side and also that side as well. But like I said, that'll be a job for another day. But fantastic! This is all coming along fantastically now. So this is pretty much going to be it for the rest of the day. I'll show you the rosettes and the certificates before I end of the video as well. Just before I show you the rosettes and the certificates, that's me and John all done in the shed now with electric for the day, and boarded up on the inside. Let's see if it works. No, this is the finished article for the inside anyways. Hi John. I brought the heater in. Let's plug it in and see if it blows up. Oh, it's alright. So, it's all plugged in, it's all sorted. Oh, that sounded good. So I've got my little heater. This is the heater I'm going to be using in here, which I've used in the shed, in the greenhouse, sorry. And there we go. Nothing's went bang yet. I've got my fan on there as well. Champion, happy days. We have electric in the shed. Woohoo! So that's the shed done. Happy days. Electricity in, sorted, wired in, boarded out. Massive thanks to this man. Without him, none of this would have been able to be done. I've got the onions I took to Beamish to sort out as well. I've got the kids to sort out as well. I've got my sister to pick up tonight. It's going to be a late one for the video tonight, and I do apologise for it. I still need to edit it, and it's Sunday afternoon. So I'll either say this on Sunday or say it on Monday morning. So yes, all done. Happy days. Things are progressing nicely. So I'll show you this. Like I say, I'll show you the rosettes and things, and that's it done for this week. All right, let's have a look at these rosettes and see how we got on. So there we have them all lined out. These aren't all mine. Some of them are Leslie's as well. Let's just quickly go through them with you. So we've got first place for the 3 potatoes. First place for, it was supposed to be 3 onions. Second place for 3 carrots.
For Leslie.
Second place for the sweet pea posy. Second for the heaviest marrow. Second for the misshapen veg. Second place for the onions, which Leslie got. I got third place with me tomatoes. And Leslie got second place with her floral arrangement of homecoming.
Got the 3 carrots as well.
And this one here is the highly commended for my 2 leeks that I popped in. So all in all, first row, we've got 2 firsts, 6 seconds, a third, and a highly commended. So happy days with that. So all in all, better than we did last year at the Beamish Show. Next year, there's lots of changes if we do decide to go again. And I'll be going to drop the stuff off before 10 AM so I can actually drive the car down. The total is that after I dropped everything off yesterday, that if I went before 10 o'clock, I could have driven everything down instead of me and John. going back to the car twice to carry all of the stuff down. And trust me, it wasn't light, especially with all them onions. So that's it for this week. It's been a long video. I'm going to get editing this and putting it up straight away as soon as I can. I'm going to put a little quick video on possibly tomorrow as well, and I'll tell you about that tomorrow. Thanks everybody for watching and supporting, and say it's been good. I'm looking forward to this coming weekend. Going away to Harrogate. I'll update you with that through the week as well, because I've got to go Thursday night to lift everything up in the dark. So that should be a laugh. So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you all for Harrogate this next coming weekend.